like and subscribe, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week.
We all think that dinosaurs are long gone, right? But could any of these new videos be proof that they still exist today and have colonized untouched regions of the world? Either way, let's find out if these clips are real. The Raptor in Florida. Surveillance cameras have captured many things, and a good example of that is the Derby mystery in Colorado that remains unsolved to this day. This time around, another surveillance camera in Florida captured a creature that looked more or less like a baby dinosaur. According to Christina Ryan, the owner of the surveillance camera of interest, the incident you see happened around 3:40 a.m. She was in bed when she heard strange noises, so she checked out the CCTV camera the next morning. On checking, she saw a creature that looked just like Blue, the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. Or maybe Blue had babies and they're now in Florida. Although some people aren't that convinced because they think the creature resembled more of a dog or a sandhill crane. In case you don't know, sandhill cranes are common in backyards. But the thing is, cranes don't have tails, whereas this spooky creature does. So, a baby raptor is more of a suitable answer. Even Snopes, the so-called fact-checking website, which is actually full of nonsense, also aren't sure what it is, making this footage another unsolved mystery. Baryonyx near a pool. Baryonyx is a group of theropod dinosaurs that lived in the Baryonyx period, about 130 to 125 million years ago. Back in those days, they're also ferocious hunters who fed on fish, like our own modern-day grizzly bears. But unlike T-Rexes and Velociraptors, Baryonyx are less popular, and they look exactly like this animal beside the pool. According to the backstory, this swimming pool is in Suffolk, England, and one morning, people living in the neighborhood heard loud and strange noises near the poolside. When they got out to check, they noticed this giant but strange animal that appeared to have laid down beside the pool after a long struggle. To confirm, you can see the broken swim tiles in the pool. No one knew where it came from or how it got there, but many people were curious. So the camera kept rolling until the footage finally got to the net, and that was when they realized that the strange creature was actually a dinosaur. To date, no one could ever tell whether it was real or fake, because somehow the whole incident just died down. The Montana Pteranodon. In 2014, a group of friends went vacationing near Flathead Lake in Montana. One of them was a bird lover, and like anyone else, he came along with a camera to capture any bird he saw. On that day, one particular bird caught his attention because it was big and it looked more like an eagle. So he zoomed in and captured this photo you now see. When he got home, he looked more closely at some of the pictures, and that's when he realized the bird was way too big to be a regular one. Beside that, the so-called bird had a long, sleek beak and some kind of horn on its head. So the man had cause to believe that what he saw wasn't a bird at all. Rather, it was some kind of bird-like dinosaur, known as a pterodactyl. Of course, the photo went viral, and it got a lot of mixed reactions as to whether it was real or not. Even if it was, the creature in the photo resembled more of a pteranodon than a pterodactyl. Because in actual sense, pterodactyls were actually ancient reptiles and not dinosaurs. Champ. For decades, Champ has been the name of a river monster that terrorized a small lake called Lake Champlain, and we've featured Champ many times on this channel already. But today, we have something new to add to the mix. One thing that made Champ a celebrity among other river monsters like the Loch Ness was because nobody has ever actually caught it on camera. Most photos of it there are probably fake, yet there have been over 300 different encounters. But in 2005, the photo and video you now see were caught by two fishermen, Duck Affolter and his stepson, Peter Bedetti. However, because of the quality of the video, we can't say much about what actually lurked there beneath the water. But the creature seems to have a long neck and a turtle-like body with flaps that match previous descriptions of Champ. More so, it matches the description of a group of dinosaurs called plesiosaurs, who, like Champ, once lived in lakes and rivers. Interestingly still, two retired FBI forensic analysts confirm that the video hasn't been manipulated. So the video is authentic, but does it prove that some dinosaurs somehow survived extinction? Well, what do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. Compsognathus in a cage. Compsognathus are one of the smallest dinosaurs ever known. As small as they are, they're carnivorous. They walk on two legs, and like other dinosaurs, they went extinct about 130 million years ago. But when this video popped up earlier this year, some people began to think otherwise. In the video, we see a small bipedal animal struggling to escape a cage. According to the narrative, a man from Oregon sought out one day to check out the rodent trap he left behind the trailer. But instead of meeting a rodent, the creature he saw bore striking resemblance to the long-lost Compsognathus. Yes, we know that there are many fakes out there, and people would do anything to rake in more views, so there are many things to doubt about this clip. For one, this video claims to capture a live dinosaur that seems to be all well and fine. If that's true, how come it didn't make any news, and how scientists aren't interested in it is anybody's guess. Then again, the only traceable origins of this video was a YouTube channel named Inkosaurus Rex, so all the more reason we don't believe it. Do you? A real-life Mosasaurus. Mosasaurus are apex predators that once ruled over the seas. But contrary to general belief, mosasaurs aren't the true dinosaurs. Rather, they're carnivorous reptiles who live side by side with dinosaurs and fed on seals, sharks, and even dinosaurs. So like dinosaurs, they went extinct about 66 million years ago. But this may or not be true because this new video claims to show a modern-day mosasaur that's living and breathing deep within our oceans. Take a look as the creature walks past the camera, and you'll see how much semblance it has with the long-lost mosasaurs, including its powerful tail. Well, according to the narrative, the camera was mounted atop a surveillance Poseidon 7 machine exploring the deep sea. So a team of snoop experts confirmed the news, and truly, the Poseidon 7 company actually exists. However, the record of this footage is nowhere to be found in their archives, making the footage a bit more suspicious. But archives aren't to be trusted for things like this, so we'll leave this for you to decide whether it's real or not. The Night Vision T-Rex. The first night vision device was invented in 1929. Since then, many mysteries lurking in the dark have been unveiled. One such mystery came with footage uploaded on a popular YouTube channel named David Haynes' Real Paranormal Videos. In the clip, we see a creature walking past the camera at night, and it seemed to rain on an acclaimed night. If you look closely, you wouldn't have to take much time to realize that the creature looks more or less like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, the video does look real enough, but the picture quality is too low for anybody to point out anything for sure. Then again, we have little to no background or backstory to fact-check it. So just like you, we have absolutely no idea what to believe. For all we know, the original footage could be a typical raining background in an unknown forest. On such a background, an experienced video editor could have easily superimposed the animation of a T-Rex. But then, it could also be the real thing, which is why this video made it to the list. Now it's time for our best pick. Today's best pick is a photo that has been circulating on the internet for years. Is it real or just another elaborate hoax? Let's find out. T-Rex on a truck. The T-Rex is one of the most fearsome dinosaurs in history. Even if it weren't, Jurassic Park did tell a heck of a story about them. So it's no wonder why on June 1st, 2015, people on the streets of London got a cracking shiver to their bones. That day, a group of people moved a dead dinosaur across the street of the capital, all covered with a white sheet. According to the onlookers with their cameras, the dinosaur had huge claws, was covered in blood, was about 45 feet long with its body outline, and it was definitely a Tyrannosaurus Rex. At first, most people believed it was a lie, until the Transport for London department put out CCTV images on Twitter. With that, speculations about government cloning roamed the net. But first off, think about it. If the government somehow revived a prehistoric animal like a T-Rex, they would look for other secret ways to move the animal, not the back of a truck. It turns out, the T-Rex you see was just an animatronic stunt, one that was pulled by National Geographic to celebrate the legend of this great animal. Campaign for the T-Rexes. London wasn't the only place live T-Rexes were seen on the street. From Moscow to Thailand, videos about T-Rexes caught on tape behind a truck roamed the net. But because the videos looked unedited and often come with little to no background story, some people confuse them for the real thing. In this entry, we'll tell you about some of them that look very real. The first one is from Russia, And according to our findings, this video was captured when the animatronic T-Rex was heading to a zoo. The next one is from Thailand, and in the video you see marks when the robotic T-Rex was en route to join the rest of his dinosaur buddies at a Jurassic theme park in Bangkok, named Dinosaur Planet. Once again, if the government or any group of private scientists revived a prehistoric carnivore, there's a high chance that we common tax-paying slaves would never know about it before it's too late. What do you think?
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
The KGB Dinosaur. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union committed a lot of atrocities behind the Iron Curtain through its elite department called the KGB. If this next clip from 2014 is to be believed, they also probably knew about dinosaurs existing in modern times or had special ways to revive them. As you can see, the so-called footage revealed the outline of an animal which resembled a group of dinosaurs known as Ornithomimosaur. These Ornithomimosaurs are some kind of fast bipedal dinosaurs that went extinct after the Cretaceous period. But according to the backstory, this footage leaked out from a pile of Russian KGB files known as Directorate Z, and the animal you now see was named Mimix 76Z. For over 10 decades, the story goes, the Russian government kept this secret until it finally saw the light of day in 2014. Well, with such an amazing story and dramatizing sound effects, many people thought the footage could be genuine. But then, there's little to no information to confirm its authenticity. So whether the video is real, we may never know. Until next time, adios.